Hey, what's up, YouTube? So, you need to defend yourself, huh? Alright, who did you piss off? Who do you owe money to? What kind of smack were you talking that someone wants to murder you? Now, just kidding. Self-defense is for everybody. These days, things are crazy out there. Alright, here's a flyby for you. So we have a reverse edge knife. We have a spike that is essentially a deluxe shank. We have other knives that are marketed towards police officers, weapon retention knives. One of those was actually designed by a police officer. And those knives are to back up a handgun. All right, let's go through these. Starting at the bottom, that is the steel will sensor. Above that, we have the Boker Plus Epic. Above that, we have the Kanku C1291. That is a reverse edge PCAL knife. And above that, we have the Smith & Wesson Officer Knife. And above that, we have a spike that the original design is made by Havoc Works. This knife is the steel will sensor. It has a true full tang. The pommel comes to a nice impact point. It's got a sharpening choil. It's AUS 8 steel. The blade length is 3.54 inches. Now, this is no longer made. However, you might be able to find one on the secondary market. And they have just come out with several folders that are based on this. That is the sheath that it came with. So notice the curve to this handle. This design facilitates several techniques. One of them would be close cutting, and that is designed so that if somebody is trying to grab your handgun, you can cut and sever vital parts of their arm so they can't do that. If you know boxing, you can also pop out a jab with this knife, so that's going to be a long-range jabbing thrust with the tip, and that is used to prevent people from closing the gap, right? It's a defensive technique. This knife is the Boker Plus Epic, and it was actually designed by a police officer who is also a knife maker. Now, this design is a classic clinch pick, which is an entire category of self-defense knives. Now, a clinch is a grappling technique from boxing, right? So a clinch pick is an anti-grappling knife, essentially. Clinch picks themselves are based on knives like that sharp finger, which is a trailing point Skinner design. So a clinch pick is designed to be easy to carry, and it's designed to help you cut and thrust your way out of a dangerous grappling situation. If you can imagine a person of twice your size and twice your strength trying to wrestle you for your gun, you'll understand what the clinch pick is designed for. This is a Smith & Wesson M&P Officer Knife. I've already done a full review of this knife, so if you have more questions about it, you can check out that review. But this is marketed towards police officers as well as just people who carry handguns, and it is meant to back up the handgun. It's got a 4-inch blade that, it's very pointed and then it widens out. It has a smasher pommel, right? So this is for thrusting, smashing, close cutting, and slashing. So this is basically handgun backup and urban survival knife. All right, this is a reverse edge knife from Kanku. Now this is used in what are called PCAL techniques, which is a part of Filipino martial arts. Now, most of my viewers know I actually am Filipino myself, and I practice the Filipino martial arts. But the PCAL techniques are reverse edge, meaning edge towards you. Often it's the ice pick grip, right? Tip down, edge towards you. But there are some tip up techniques like that. And what it boils down to is that most people can exert a lot of force with a pulling movement. And so this is designed to just sever. It's basically designed for close range butchery. Now you can use this edge out, but it's a little awkward because of the way they've done the handle. With the choil there, they've designed it so you can use it for utility edge out, but for martial use it would be edge in. Right? So this is basically for those people who study that branch of the Filipino martial arts. All right, this is a self-defense spike. Let me tell you a story, okay? I saw this, it was just called like tactical knife. It was $30. I liked the design, so I bought it. Sometime later, I was surfing around YouTube and I saw a thumbnail with this same spike, right? And so I click on the video. It turns out that this design is made by HavoicWorks and that the knife I bought was just a copy of their design, essentially. It's a little bit shorter, but it's still a copy. I didn't know that when I had bought it. I urge everyone to check out HavoicWorks' YouTube channel and their comparison video. I wish I had seen that comparison before I made this purchase, but if you want to purchase the real knife, and I love this design, you can just buy one from the HavoicWorks website. Okay, they're currently $145. They're on back order, but according to their website, you can order it and you will not be charged until they ship it. Okay, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this overview of 5 different self-defense oriented fixed blades. Below the video, I will include all sorts of useful links for your convenience. This has been We All Juggle Knives. Consider subscribing. I'm out.